Hey guys, it's a time of the week again where we analyze the top stocks that you guys requested over social media. And what's nice about this is I'm in Qatar, I'm in a different time zone, but I get to analyze and trade the markets with confidence, and that's what I suggest you do. If you look at this video, you will see that we will analyze Bloom, VLL, CHP, PHA, fives, and one more surprise stock, so that you guys can actually see that, hey, it doesn't require a large amount of time for you to analyze, and it doesn't require a large amount for you to be able to decide how you win, how you find a way for you to have an opportunity to use the charts to your advantage. And I hope that wherever you are, if you are busy, you will find that it can be done, that winning in the stock market is not limited by your profession, it's not limited by whatever time zone you're in, but you can deploy wisdom, knowledge, and patience, and use that in circumventing your lifestyle to create a winning strategy for investing. So, are you guys ready? Let's do this. Check this video out now. Hey guys, so it's my 6th day, I think, here in Qatar. I have another session later on tonight, but my last set, I'm flying out already by Monday and will be back in Manila by Tuesday. So, sorry, that in terms of stocks buy, because I wasn't able to do as much because the schedule was relatively hectic while I was here. But what I did was I tabulated the top 5 stocks that you guys mentioned, you guys were requesting, with the hope and the intent to help you and give you a firm guidance on how you can trade and win in the market, because at the end of the day, it's all about picking, selecting, and winning and timing your stocks properly. And to those who attended our sessions here, thank you so much, guys. It's always an honor to be part of your journey. I'll be back here at the end of 2019, but I hope that when I see you all, I'll hear good reports that you guys are doing well, that you guys have started to excel and started to use whatever lessons that we talked about here to help propel you win in the market. So here are the 5 stocks that I want to discuss. Okay, the first stock that I want to talk about is Vistaland. Vistaland, the first few weeks of the year, it was just consolidating because it was trying to break out of the resistance from 6. But as you all know, and as I reported in the past videos that we've been creating, any stock that breaks a certain resistance has the ability and has the potential to move up. So if you look at this, where I encircled the breakout, there were 3 large movements of buying at that point in time. So there was a breakout of 6. After the breakout from 6, you saw a large amount of buying, which brought the stock relatively higher for the short term. So why am I saying this? If you are a position trader, because of its breakout from the 5.8, 5.9 level, you can expect that the stock could still move and progress upward for the short term. So if you're a position trader, the best entry point, that's what I've mentioned in the past videos, would have been 5.8, 5.9 pesos per share. After that though, we have a breakout at around 6.1, and with that, we have a higher progression. We can expect that the stock will just continue to go higher. So looking at this, should this continue, I think the stock could go to around 6.65 pesos per share. So for quick traders, you can reference the 6.65 level as an area for you to see if there's a chance, there's a possibility, there's a semblance for it to actually break out from that. If it doesn't break out from that, you are a quick trader, it's okay to take profits at that area level. If you're a position trader, I'll keep you posted over the next few months or weeks should the trend reverse. Please remember, your goal as a position trader is just to stick to your guns. As long as it's still headed up, there's no large inkling for you to sell. So for Vistaland, 6.65 is a reference point for you to sell as a quick trader. For position trader, there's still no sell signal yet as of this point in time, so you can choose to hold and you can choose to stay positioned in that stock as of this point in time. Next, let's talk about ISM. ISM, as you all know, has received a lot of hype, a lot of talk where the stock should be headed because of its connection to Udena and Mislatel and the third telco story. But for me, after the large move that happened late October, early November, it started now to move and consolidate already. If you look at this chart that I'm showing to you, you see that you have a very, very large resistance at 8.43. Then you have a thinner range that it's trying to move from 5.35 to 6.7 pesos per share. So I repeat, there's a thinner range, 5.35, and then the resistance for that thin range is at 6.7. Then you have a larger range at around 8.45 pesos per share. So as of yesterday, as of last trading day, as of Friday, it failed to stay above the 6.7 level, which was our thinner range, no? So meaning, should that continue and fail to hold from that level, you may expect that it could retrace back to this level, to the 5.4, 5.5 level. But should it go back and bounce from the 6.7 level, it now has the possibility to actually go and position higher to the 8.5 level. So it's consolidating. For those who attended our Stock Smart sessions, you know our style when something is consolidating and moving up. You know the narrative, the strategy on how you could possibly win from that position. Next, let's talk about PHA. PHA also had a large talk on, I guess there was large news speculation on it based on the investment, or I think the loan that's coming towards that company. But what I want you to look at also is from the chart. So for this one, I started to use the Fibonacci retracement. For those who attended our sessions, you know how to draw and plot this. So the indicators though, moving averages are mostly bullish still, but the way you can trade this is use the Fibonacci as an area for you to know where it could possibly move as it starts to consolidate. So our resistance now is at around 1.7. You have another resistance at around 1.4. Then our closest support, which is the 61.8 support level, or 61.8 Fibonacci retracement levels, at 1.2 pesos per share. So why am I saying this? If it retraces, hits 1.2 and it bounces, next possible movement will be at 1.4. Failure to hold 1.2 will bring it to around 1 peso. Breakout from 1.4 will bring it to around 1.7 peso per share for the short term. If you were able to enter early, position early before the breakout started to move, and you want to wait for the longer moving average to give you a reversal signal, so you can still hold on as of this point in time. Next, I'd like to note CHP. No, CHP kasi had its run. It had a relatively good move over, I guess, the start of the year up until some point this Feb also. So the thing about CHP, and that's why we pay respects to moving averages and strong resistances. Why? It tried its move, but you have to remember this: it must break out from this moving average for it to have a semblance of reversing, for position traders to come in. And for me, I'm not attached to the name, to the fundamentals. If I'm trading, unless the stock breaks out, I'm not gonna buy, or unless the stock fails to break out, I'm gonna sell and take profit. So for those who entered early, sell signal for CHP. We're still under the signal to sell for CHP because of its failure to break out of the 2.7 level. Please remember this: 1, 2, 3 tried to go up, then it failed to break out from this level. Then after that, you now have 3 large red candles showing you that it's relatively bearish. Should this continue, possible retracement will bring it to 2.4. If 2.4 does not hold, it could possibly go back to the 2.1 level. Lastly, one of my favorite stocks as of today for the year, we're talking about Bloom. From a position trading standpoint, the stock is still bullish. So if you are a position trader, hold on to your guns. Do not sell yet. The stock even broke out massively last Friday. So position traders for Bloom, the stock is still bullish. No need to sell. Position traders for Bloom, wait until a reversal signal will happen. Most price and momentum oscillators as of this point in time is still telling you to hold, still telling you to stay positioned in the stock. If you're a quick trader, because of the breakout of 11.9, I believe the stock could still continue to go higher. Next target price for Bloom is 12.85 or 12.9 pesos per share. I repeat, the next target price for Bloom is 12.85 to 12.9 pesos per share. Now, if it breaks out from that level, it finally has a chance, has a semblance to attack and move up and go to the 14.5 level, which over the past few years has been its very strong resistance as well. So you have to remember, it must break out from that to have a shot to even move higher. But for those who position when it was down and it started to reverse, congratulations. For those who bought from the bounce, congratulations. For those who bought at the breakout, congratulations as well, because that's how you win in the markets. You win by establishing a narrative that you are following your conviction. You win by establishing a narrative that, hey, you are not just basing your trades from the news, from speculation, but you are basing everything from what you see in the charts. That's why I really believe that technical analysis is one of the best types of tools that you can use when you want to win in the market. So that's what technical analysis can do. It allows you that wherever you are in the world, regardless of the time zone, regardless of where you are, because you are basing your decisions from the charts, you can trade with conviction, you can trade with confidence. Please remember, here in Qatar, we are 5 hours delayed as compared to the Philippines, but it's not a hindrance. It's not a hindrance for you to make money. It's not a hindrance for you to be able to analyze how you buy and sell, because everything you need to know is found in the charts. And if there's one thing that I showed you, this video is probably less than 10 minutes. So meaning those 5 stocks, we've analyzed it in less than 5 minutes. If I can do it, you can too. It's not as hard as what you think. So I hope this video pushes you, encourages you to find a way to win in the markets based on who you are, your lifestyle, and your strategy. And I'll say this over and over and over again. Always exercise the discipline, but also spend the time to study. Study more, monitor less, and deploy that capital as you see those buy signals start to emerge. So, I'm leaving tomorrow. I'm arriving in Manila this Tuesday, just in time for Make Money, Grow Money in SMX with Sean C. Then after that, Feb 15, I'll be in Bacolod to talk about investing in mutual funds and index funds. That's a talk for PNB. So I'm excited. I hope to see you all there. I hope this video helps you. Trade well, trade strong, trade smart. Marvin Germo from Doha, Qatar. See you all again soon, guys, and God bless you.